So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Well, we're on the way.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Now it's Drogba. Figo. That's been cut out, well played. Nicely shaped ball. Nicked it back promptly. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gerrard with the foul. Drogba was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Belletti. That pass isn't the best. Drogba. Oh, cracking ball. Big chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And we have our very first corner. There's the shot!
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty.
So a big chance now from 12 yards. To get them off and running.
What a save from Peter Schmeichel!
Delivers the ball. Sergi clears it away. Messi. Forlan. It's Forlan! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he can clear it away. Good read, needed to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nice control. Boca Juniors have a free kick.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Rummenigge. Hit into the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Deco. Can he get it through? Now it's Figo. Neither side yet able to find the net. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here.
Rummenigge! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Real chance here.
Chance! Goal! Boca Juniors!
Boca Juniors take the lead.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Boca Juniors are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Drogba. Tries to play it through. Here comes the cross.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Now it's Figo. Oh, delightful ball. Pepe. No way through. And it's Deco. And that's gone loose. Sergi cuts it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Now it's Messi. That's a sharp pass. And he's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
And here's Forlan. Just eases him off the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, this looks sharp. Marquinhos does really well to win the ball there. Tomori has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Messi. Great vision. Ball driven towards the far post. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Figo. Not the most accurate pass. And they've got a throw. Nicely shaped cross. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 18. Lo reemplazará número 8.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Neymar. Can he get onto this? The ball is loose. Oh, what has happened here? Marquinhos tries to clear. And he's gone searching cross-field. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Yaya Toure. Now he's got space here. And he welcomes it in. Shot a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Forlan is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Boca Juniors have the chance to go the other way. Belletti. Threads one in. Vigo could try cutting inside here.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's been slipped through. Messi is on a decent chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Neymar looking for options for movement. Rummenigge gets into a good position.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Sergi calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. And a chance! That's going to go a long way. That has ended up in no man's land. That has been cut short. And it's Deco. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Forlan picks it up out wide. Forlan crosses. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And they're back on the ball again. He's in space and looking for options. He gets big! No, couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número
We
11.
have got changes here
Número
from both
10.
sides, in fact.
Número 7. Messi. Entran número 27. Número 14. Número 17. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Yaya Toure knocks it into space. Fernando Torres. In by Fernando Torres.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, there's the clearance. Distributed tidily. Well read, nice interception.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Rummenigge. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Delivered across. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Serginho knocks it out wide. Back into the middle. Rijkaard. So what can they make of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's got full. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And it's Belletti. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Boca Juniors can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock.
Se van
No
a
need
jugar
to
2
overly
minutos
commit
de
now.
compensación.
Figo. Cruyff. Bellingham. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Se permite fumar solamente
Any
en las
reflections
áreas
on what you've
indicadas
seen,
en el
Jim?
mapa.
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid as it comes.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. Well, versatility and work rate have always been the strengths of Darren Fletcher, but he's done all of that in the face down the years of some doubters, Jim.
Yeah, he was criticised when playing in more offensive roles for giving the ball away a little too often and poor positional sense, Peter, but it became pretty apparent he was...
It's a mighty effort against the crossbar. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. No, he's not getting his way this time. And here's Kaka. He's got away. Kaka goes for the shot. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Kaka actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And that has been clubbed away. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No, that was never going to make it. Knocks it into space.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's hoisted clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
That's really well manoeuvred. That's an imaginative pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. Fitz. He's making a real surge on the left. And he's got his cross in. And he gets rid of it. Here's a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Nicely worked. Decent chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Robertson. Robertson. Now there's the header! Goal! There is the breakthrough! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Darren Fletcher. Now it's Villa. It's a really well-measured ball. Rafinha. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Played into space. No luck with that dink over the top. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Wirtz. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafinha. Now that looks a decent ball. Now there's a fine ball. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kaka really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Rafinha gets it away. Has a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And it's Wirtz. Always onto this. A header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Van Basten looking to get on the end of this. He gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Now it's Rafinha. Stood up well to him there.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Fiore. Serginho. Deep into stoppage time. Fiore. Now it's Villa. Spread it left. Wirtz. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught napping. Wirtz. Big hit. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
Inter can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And it's Wirtz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Wirtz is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Wirtz, and the pass is intercepted. Wirtz is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rijkaard. He's looking wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely spread. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Climbs up big! Oh, crossbar! And goes for a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. So their 4th corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. That's very disappointing, it has to be said. Now it's Deco. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He's got full, and the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Kaká. Now it's Rafinha. Aimed beyond the defence, and he welcomes it in. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he's there to belt it away. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Looking for a runner. All the way back. No, that's been intercepted. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Villa. Good take, and is he in? Goes down, but nothing given. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Serginho. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Kaká. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. You knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Kaká.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rafinha couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution on the field. Number 24.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18, David Villa. Number 4, Rafinha. Number 8.
Nice looking ball. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on.
Coming on the field.
Well, that is not the best ball,
11,
and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Number 13, Raul. Number 17, Gaisca Mendieta. Number 22.
He can get that clear.
Substitution in
Another
progress.
throw-in.
is through here.
Baresi gets good distance on it.
Oh, this looks sharp. In with the challenge.
And the shot's on here. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. Can he get it through? Neatly clipped into space. Oh, what's he done? He's free, he has got space. And that was very necessary. That's really well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. Distributed tidily. Bigo gets into some space. Looking to go deep. Costa Curta gets it away. So what can they make of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
And time is up. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Inter must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
Everything here will gravitate towards Jan Koller. He's not the fastest or the most sophisticated, but he holds up play so strongly.
And if you've got him in the side, you're going to play to him.
Very much so. His height just dictates his game.
Looking to play him in. He's a sharp little ball here. And they've got rid. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Makalele. And the pass is intercepted. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Bigo wrist chance! Forlan is flagged offside. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. Cruyff. Kubo. And here's the chance to counter. Tries to pass it through. Cross needs to be good. Makalele clears. Taken back almost at once. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. That has been knocked clear. Played into space. And the through ball. And this is Forlan. Gets a good foot in there. Kubo. Ball's played through. And this is Roberto Carlos. Gattuso. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Looking for the run. Can he get onto this? Forlan. And the goal! Koller finds himself offside. Pass somewhat off target. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Roberto Carlos. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Arsenal with the corner, there first. That's a decent clearance.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gattuso is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And he's intervened well there. Crossed into the middle. Oh, that's well spotted. There's a searching pass. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, they can break here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Oh, he's been caught napping. Gattuso really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. He can run onto that. Maldini. And here's Roberto Carlos. He's onside. That's really well cleared. Edmilson. Roberto Carlos. A header! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that was very necessary. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Distributed tidily. Not the most accurate pass. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Costa Curta stands tall and stands strong. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Neymar looking for a runner. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Knocks it into space. Gets to show off his quick feet. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Cruyff. That has been cut short. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. See your views on the first half?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 17, Gattuso. Coming on to replace him is...
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Fletcher.
So the first half brought no goals. Nicely weighted ball. Cruyff. That's very neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Costa Curta does well to get it back. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Stood up well to him there. Played out wide. Cafu! You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. He gets big! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
That's a cute ball. Can he get it through? Cafu! Kubo! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, he's given it away. He's had a shot! Goal! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 13.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 9.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Number 20.
Toure getting this one clear.
Number 22. Francesco Totti. Number 18. Pele.
There they go, hunting again.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Played backwards here. He's through here. Ibrahimovic. He's picked his way through. Backward it goes. In with the challenge. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Figo. Spread it left. Kubo. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Roberto Carlos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Toure with the clearance. It'll be a throw-in. Maldini. Chooses to go cross-field. Totti. Oh, that's... It's Ibrahimovic! Goal! Arsenal! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Number 20.
Arsenal take the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. He rises! Turns and goes... And the shot! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So all square and not for the first time.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Oh, easy pickings there. And he's let fly. Floated through. Well read, nice interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Figo. Oh, that's fabulous. Fired deep. Climbs up big. Oh, that's incredible. And that may just do it. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Looking for options for movement. And that's aimed into them. It's a mighty effort! And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Forlan picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination...
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I would have to say Victor Osimhen, Peter. Africa has always produced some outstanding striking talents, and this is the man I see as the latest in that line. He's fast, he's powerful, he's very athletic, and he looks the perfect man if you want to hit on the counter-attack.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Out to the left it goes. Ribéry cross, he's got two! He's scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he thumps it clear. And he's had a hit! He's got away with one there. Well, there's the clearance. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's straight offside. Vitinha. Now it's Osimhen. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball driven towards the far post. Figo. Oh, that's a key interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. And it's Cruyff. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Van Basten. And the finish! Sticks it away! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down.
He gets big. It's in. And the comeback is complete. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Ribéry, he's got away. Cross in, looks like a good one. Knocks it out wide. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And Ribéry! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Olise looking to get on the end of this. Vitinha can so cleverly bypass the press. Marquinhos. Nesta. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Bigo stood his ground strongly. A header! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Numero 10.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Played out wide. Cross flung in. He rises! It's a loose ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now that looks a decent ball. He climbs up! Has fallen kindly here! No mistake! Right back in the game! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Vitinha spread it left.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of...
It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Neatly clipped into space. Shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Now, can they get him away? Showing good feet. Olise, there's no flag. Shapes to shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
This is Ribery. It is a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. Julio Cesar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bigo carries the ball down the right, chips it through. Maldini spots it and intercepts. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
È possibile seguire le notizie sul traffico.
So off we go once more. Oh, they could be caught out here. Rijkaard for Olise. Nesta. And it's Figo. Figo tries making a foray down the right. And it's Yaya Toure. Now Costa Curta. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great vision. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Vitinha. Looking to play him in. Yaya Toure gets it away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Costa Curta. And that's going right the way across. Looking for options for movement. Nedved powering forward here. Vitinha. Hullet. Nesta gets rid without sophistication. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And now they can clear their lines. And claimed it back swiftly.
That's good play from him.
Incoming delivery. And he's there to clear it. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's gone looking for safety. And they're not going to make any further progress now. It's a pretty loose pass. Ribéry. Olise is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Big chance! He scored! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Assegnato al 72esimo minuto.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Now it's Figo.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Nedved. He's going for goal!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Over to the left. Strong running down that left flank. Marquinhos is there, and he can get that clear. Nicely spread. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Played in deep.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
That's a throw. And that's definitely not his best.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Searching pass he's played there.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
It's a searching pass.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is as far as it goes. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's...
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's down to business here.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness and deft footwork make him the perfect link-up man. He is the creator-in-chief.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Tries to play it through. Van Basten. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Bale. Ibrahimovic. Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Just eases him off the ball. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Rijkaard.
Rijkaard really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
Great chance! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Van Basten demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Rui Costa. Iniesta. And that pass just didn't quite work. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Well timed, excellent interception. Maldini. Looking for a runner. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's intervened well there. And it's Figo. Figo. Well read, nice interception. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And there's green grass ahead of him. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Figo. Yaya Toure. Now it's Van Basten. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Yaya Toure.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by. There's the shot! No mistake! And they're back in front! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Seedorf. conjures time and space where few can. Nicely weighted ball. Toure picks it up out wide. Seedorf. It's Rui Costa. And there's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Tomori wins the duel this time. Yaya Toure. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Couldn't squeeze it through. Leicester makes the interception. Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. Out to the right. Figo delivers. Seedorf. That's Beckham. Ambitious ball here. And that could set him on his way. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Iniesta. And this is Bale.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Olise. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That is good alertness. Can he get it through? And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Good ball over the top. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Turan. Oh no, this does not look good. Tries a shot! Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Van Basten. Nice interception, well timed. Iniesta. The ball has bounced loose now. Brilliantly cut out. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. No, that's been intercepted. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Forlan unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Great vision. Van Basten, Forlan. That's an excellent interception. And Yaya Toure! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Rijkaard picks it up from the goal kick.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Beckham. Seedorf. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Bale. It's a searching pass. Ibrahimovic looking to get on the end of this. Stood up well to him there. He won't be happy with that one. And this is Forlan. That's a nicely shaped ball. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Bale gets into a good position. Oh, what a climb! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And claimed it back swiftly. Iniesta, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Oh, no joy this time. Vigo. Just about up to 75 minutes. And here's Forlan. Olise. Van Basten. And the shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's going to be another throw. He is just caressing the ball. Vigo climbs up big. He has done it. And the comeback is complete. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Iniesta.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now this could be a chance.
Gaziantep really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Now it's Kaka. Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Kaka, he's found a way through. Referee's given a throw. Beckham. Rui Costa is always looking to break lines. Aimed beyond the defence. Figo. Rui Costa gets a foot in here. Now it's Figo, and he lines up a cross. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckham. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. And it's Seedorf. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Maldini calmly anticipates.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. And time is up. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of
everybody,
a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
So it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
It's a promising position. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Cruyff. That's a good ball out wide.
He's in space and looking for options.
There's the header! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Rijkaard with the clearance. Cremona have reclaimed it. And it's been given away.
That's good play from him.
It's Figo! They've scored! Two! And we've barely begun here. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage.
Takes a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's Figo.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear.
Figo providing an outlet on that flank.
Oh, smashing head, and another try! And it's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time!
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Deftly out wide. Back into the middle. No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Figo. McKennie.
Mkhitaryan.
That's a little off target. Now it's Mkhitaryan. Olise is someone with real dynamite in his boots. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! It's anyone's ball now.
I think that's great.
And he's decided to go for it.
Looking for the run.
Now it's Gabriel. Leicester gets across and deals with it. Tries to pass it through. Olise. Played out towards the right wing. Can he get on the end of this?
Look at the space. And Cruyff!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Serginho. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And they can counter here. Couldn't squeeze it through. And here's Cruyff. Yaya Toure. Serginho could try cutting inside here. Branthwaite getting this one clear. Real chance! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. McKennie. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Van Basten. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? Just wouldn't stay down for him. Oh, Red, nice interception. McKennie. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's McKennie.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. McKennie. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has sent him sprawling. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Please make sure to watch
Well, they're
the
in a
screen
great
for an
position, Peter,
information
so
bulletin
why
from
stop
the
now?
regional police
I would say
department.
keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Serginho makes the interception. Can he get it through? He's had it taken off him. McKennie. Over to the left. Picked out brilliantly. Branthwaite calmly anticipates. That has not gone well. Gabriel. And that's another good win of the ball. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for options for movement. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Great ball if he can get there. Well read, and the danger is averted.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, well played, well sorted out.
And he's on his way.
And the shot's on him.
Cruyff!
And that's off target.
Right card.
All the way back. Buffon sends that a long way. Can he spark a counter here? Really fierce, close defending.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pass is just off target. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. So a chance here, what can they make of it? So a genuine chance to increase the lead. And how did he not make it four? And we have our very first corner. Vigo plays it short.
Good chance here.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's picked it up out wide. Moved on forwards.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Probing pass. Well timed, excellent interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
He's got away. Good read, needed to be.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, that's fabulous. Played in by Gabriel. Now, can they get him away? Now, there's a fine ball. Cruyff is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Great vision. Gabriel is wide and looking to get onto this. Marquinhos deals with that comfortably. Elise threads one in. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. Figo. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a pretty loose pass. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Mkhitaryan looking to run onto it.
Chance, surely!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Chance here to counter. Played into space. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Terrific header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Gabriel. Oh, perfectly measured that. There's no flag! Yaya Toure. Olise aims beyond the defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he welcomes it in. Figo. Up he goes! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
And we'd like to inform you now that the
Claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Ibrahimovic! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Abiati gets it clear. Lobbed in behind. That has been cut short. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to pass it through. Now there's a fine ball. And this is Van Basten. So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of an Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
I remember a lot of those performances really well. Inter Milan claim it back to much approval. And he can clear it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And it's Serginho. Roberto Carlos. And he whips it across. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Fenerbahce with the corner, there first. Bullet! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Otto spots it and intercepts. Great vision. No, that's been intercepted. Short changes him with that pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. And he's managed to get free. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Serginho. He has found the way through.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Corner number 2 then.
Surely now! Goal! Fenerbahce! First blood drawn.
Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 27 minutes is number 20.
Fenerbahce are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That has not gone well.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Half an hour played now. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Could be danger here.
Well, there's the clearance. And here's Forlan, and it's Deco.
And Deco!
Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Up he goes!
It's hit the upright. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Deco. Inter Milan finding their passes.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Figo! He has done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
He's in plenty of space here. Pass is just off target. Out of play for a throw. Deco. Can he get it through? Vigo crosses. Bullet. He won't be happy with that one.
2 added minutes has
It's
been
made its way
indicated.
to him. He is through here. Serginho. Now the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. And so we're off again. Engages and forces him off the ball. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Nesta is there to clear. And smartly reclaimed. And it's played in here. Knocks it into space. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Oh, it's Van Basten. Bigo gets into a good position. He's got away. Great chance! Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
Inter are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's fabulous. Fenerbahce can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have...
Oh, terrible pass. He's through, it's one-on-one. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, you can blame some suspect defensive positioning for that set of circumstances, and they were just left with little choice.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Serginho deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Van Basten. That'll be a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nesta demonstrating his defensive quality there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now it's Deco. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, smashing header! He will be livid with himself.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Costa Curta is there, and he can pick it up. And it's Hullet. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Serginho. Costa Curta. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Marquinhos. Van Basten picks it up out wide.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, delightful ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Hullet. Can he get on the end of this? And he plays one through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bigo in acres of space out wide.
He rises! They've done it! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Inter Milan take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Serginho providing an outlet on that flank. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Now it's Figo. Well read, nice interception. It's a searching pass. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That has ended up in no man's land. In with the challenge. Now it's Forlan, and it's Forlan.
Shapes to shoot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please be made aware that
Forlan
smoking is
claiming the man
only
of the match
permitted in
award,
designated
and there
areas
is
within
very
these
little
grounds.
room for argument. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, we all know who created the concept of total football, but is it fair to say, Jim, that no one embodied it better on the pitch than this man, Ruud Gullit?
That is true, definitely. He has the pace, the power, the technique to play anywhere across the front line, but he also has the intelligence, the vision to play in a more withdrawn playmaking role or even in defence. He could fill in and cover for any position as required, and he had the intelligence to be able to put it all together.
He really does have it all. And it's Figo. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
This is Dembele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Forlan. He's got away. Forlan! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Chips it through. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
He's found a way through. Pull it. Now it's Drogba.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Dembele. Nesta does well to get it back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Basten in the hunt and looking threatening. Vieira. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Drogba. Now this... And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And this is Ibrahimovic. Shot could be on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, no joy this time. And the shot! Goal! Lens! And it's Lens who take the lead. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Lens have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He's shifting through the gears here. Guti.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vieira. Bale aimed beyond the defence. Bale. Hullet takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Marquinhos gets it away. Played out wide. And it's Bale. No foul, says the referee.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
There will
And
be
he's
one
searching
minute
for
at a time.
Dembele! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and
that'll be the final action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the
Just a
manager
quick
has to
announcement,
resist
an
change
exciting
at
one
this
too.
stage.
We're about to announce today's lottery numbers. Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And he's heaved it away. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Forlan. Oh, he's found support out wide.
He is through here.
Plays it across. Thuram can get it clear. It's their second corner of the game. Laws have the chance to go the other way. Gets a good foot in there. Nicely weighted ball. Looking for the run. It's a really well-measured ball. Crossed into the middle. Van Dijk with the clearance.
Here comes it. He's got full.
Forlan finds himself offside. Laws appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Figo.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival. This is the time you need that pace.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Forlan. Corner number 3 coming up.
Right card!
And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Nesta.
He could be in here.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bullet. Laws looking to pass their way through.
And he's in on goal.
He has found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken. Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic. There he goes, motoring forward. Bullet! Figo. Can he get it through? Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good spread. Valverde. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Thuram hurtling down that right flank. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Guti. Number 15, Diego Forlan. Number 24.
And he's been...
Oh, shooting chance!
Number 6.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Leicester. Coming on the field, number 22.
And it's Rijkaard. And here's Elise.
Johan Cruyff. Number 13, Olise. Number 8.
Yeah.
Postecoglou.
Chance here to counter.
Taking place.
Lens have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram making good progress on the right-hand side.
Might want to be careful there.
Tomori concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
A header!
It's bounced back off the post. They get a throw in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Figo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Beckham is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's delightful.
Look at the space here. And the finish! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal scorer for Lens.
One sweeping
Number
move
18.
executed with... Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, Peter, I
I'd like
really
to draw
couldn't
your
see what
attention
this
to the
team
screen
was
right
trying
now
to
for
achieve,
information
whether
on
it's
our
the
shuttle
manager's
buses.
message not getting...